Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel toy review video on the Spider-Man multi-movie collection of Spider-Man Homecoming figures along with Spider-Man Far From Home figures, and that looks like a No Way Home figure. We mostly talk about adult collectibles on this channel, but once in a while we do talk about toys. If you're trying to pick up your Spider-Man toys, you can do so.
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Dorkside Toys is a store for you. Link below. Boy, down there I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And I did pick this up at my local Target. These are all just basic figures over here, or toys. You know, that's why I call them toys, because they are basic figures with limited articulation, but I was curious, and I could see them right over here, but I wanted to take them out. And plus, there's gear inside, hidden inside this box. So let's see what's up with that. On this side right here, you can see a Homecoming Spider-Man, and then you get Far From Home Mysterio. You get Doctor Strange from No Way Home, I guess, and then we have a Far From Home Spidey right there. And then on the back right here, you can see all the different figures. This looks like the integrated suit to me, so it's also a No Way Home set, especially because we get Doctor Strange in the No Way Home movie, but you can see Far From Home figures right here, and we have Homecoming figures right there. So they've split it up into three on the back of the packaging for you. Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. And then on this side, you can see the Vulture, the Stealth Suit Spider-Man, the Mark 47 Iron Man, the integrated suit, and the homemade suit. And then on the top right there, just says Spider-Man. Not a whole lot more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's all 9 figures out of the packaging. Some of these I have seen before, some of them are very new. There are some things that I'm impressed about with these being kid toy basic figures, and then other things that I think are just really lame. But anyway, let's get a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at the figures. So these are the accessories. We get just 4 accessories over here: a Doctor Strange accessory, a Homecoming suit accessory, a Far From Home suit accessory, and an integrated suit accessory. And maybe at one point I would have been down to use this in my MCU Marvel Legends display, but I feel like it's already a little outdated, but it doesn't look bad at all. Whoa, I'm just realizing right now how similar this looks like to an actual Marvel Legend accessory from an older Doctor Strange figure. And it's kind of weird. I mean, they're not exactly the same. It is a little bit different, but wow, they are extremely similar. And then we have this web shooter accessory, which, you know, it's a kid's toy thing. I guess this is supposed to be a web blob, and you just push right here and it'll fire, or just, you know, falls out, and you're supposed to plug this onto the forearm of the figure. And then you get this, I guess these are web spikes right here for the Far From Home suit. You know, alright, looks kind of neat. And then you get this whole thing, which I feel like is something I may actually end up using in my Marvel Legends display, because yeah, we get some multiverse jumping Spider-Man in the No Way Home movie for sure, right? Even though I haven't seen it yet, but this accessory I'm most curious about. I want to see if it would fit onto an Iron Spider Marvel Legend figure, and hey, that looks pretty good. Alright, so this may be something I end up using in the display, maybe not, but I do like how reflective it is and everything right over here. That is pretty cool. I want to start out by looking at the Vulture. It comes with the 2 wing pieces, so you just want to plug one side in right over there, and then this side is going to plug in right over here, and now we have the Vulture, which is like definitely not looking very film accurate, especially after getting the re-release. I mean, we have the blue right here, which I like, and you know, again, these are kids' toys and stuff, so, you know, I'm not expecting a lot out of these, but, you know, the wings are very small in comparison. They do have nice green paint added to them. This is just all empty right over here where the turbines go. No paint on the back, but a lot of sculpted detail over there. And then you get the brown leather jacket that he wears, no gauntlet pieces or anything like that. And then you do have the whole leg apparatus, and you get the Vulture toes right over there with the peg holes at the bottom. As far as articulation goes, this one has the side-to-side movement, arms forward and back. You can move them outward, legs forward and back, and that is it. Then here's looking at the homemade suit Spider-Man figure. It doesn't look too bad. The goggles look okay. They have some gray paint painted right over here. And then the deco looks pretty clean with the spider logo. You get the web shooters right over there. Spider logo on the back. I don't remember if he had spider logos like this. Oh, shoot, why can't I remember that? But for some reason, I'm thinking he's not supposed to have spider logos here and here. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong about that. But anyway, yeah, there's looking at the legs and nice looking socks and everything, so it looks pretty good. He has the web shooting pose right over here. We get a little bit more articulation with this one. You know, the head won't look up and down, or it'll look down just a little bit. and the shoulders move outward and rotate a full 360, and you get a 90 degree, well, no, not a 90 degree bend. It only bends in that much and rotates. And then the legs do move forward and back, or just back that far anyway. And you get a single jointed knee, and they do rotate at the knee. And continuing on with our homecoming figures, we have the Mark 47 Iron Man, and this paint really struck me when I saw it on the shelf. I was like, oh wow, that is a very cool metallic dark red paint. I actually like that color a little bit more than how it looks on the actual Marvel Legends Mark 47 over here. So that really kind of took me back a little bit. I was like, oh, that looks really cool. And the gunmetal gray throughout this figure looks pretty dope also. You get some marbling effect. There's a little bit of a hint of brown in there. You can see a little bit of fleck in that plastic. I don't know, man. I just think this looks cool. Once in a while, Hasbro impresses me with their basic figures, and this is just one of them where I was like, oh, wow, this actually looks really neat. I wish we got that kind of treatment on this one right over here. I don't know. What do you think? Is this too much? It may be a little bit too dark, but I think I like how the gray and the red looks on this figure more so than this one right over here. I'm curious to know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know, but yeah, this definitely does not look bad. I was just like, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. The articulation is basic as hell though. Can't even move the legs back, no bend at the knee, no bend at the elbow, so just your basic 5 points. But I think it's worth noting that if you take the integrated suit effect piece right here, you could use that as a repulsor blast maybe. I don't know, doesn't look bad. So according to the back of the box, we are moving out of homecoming territory into far from home territory, and I really like the texturing on the suit. You can see a little bit of the texturing right over here, and it's on the head sculpt. Paint looks pretty clean, and the line work looks pretty clean on the back of this. This is one of the versions that has the elbow bends, and you get the knee bends along with the rotation, so a little bit more articulation here, but still not a whole lot. But yeah, this looks pretty good. You know, again, kids' toys and everything. Keeping that in mind, I just wanted to attach the accessory that's supposed to go with the figure, and there you go, web shooter applied. Wow, man, you gotta dial that down, Spidey. That's just too much. And then continuing with Far From Home, we have our stealth suit Spider-Man, looking pretty cool. It's just mostly all black, has some nice texturing to it and everything. I mean, it's supposed to be mostly all black and everything. I don't remember him having the silver droney right over here. I think it was like a shield symbol or something like that. But yeah, you can see some of the details. You can see the flesh tone right there for the fingers coming out. And then you just get the textured detail throughout on the rest of this. No bend at the knees, but you do get bends at the elbows right over here, as well with the rotation at the elbows. But yeah, none of them really quite hit that 90 degree mark. Almost with this one, but not quite. Paint applications actually look pretty clean on this piece though, gotta say that. And then you do get peg holes. And here's the back of the figure as well. And continuing with Far From Home, we have Mysterio, which doesn't look bad. Man, I mean, really, look dude, this basic figure has a lot of cool paint on it. I really like this whole pearlescent sheen that we're getting on the fishbowl. The cape doesn't have any detail on the back of it or anything, but you do see little bits of blue detail. I actually reviewed the Far From Home basic figure of this, and I can't find the basic figure. Thought I'd give it to my daughters. It may have been given away to one of my nephews. I'm not sure. But anyway, I do really like the gold that we're seeing right over here. Looks fantastic. Then you can see some more gold paint right over there. And the metallic green looks pretty good. Love the metallic green right there as well. Not a bad looking piece at all, man. I mean, it's a little basic figure. It looks so freaking cool for what it is. And it does have articulation at the elbows, not at the knees though. And it does not come with its own, Mysterio accessory, which, is why I picked up the basic figure in the first place earlier on. So yeah, happy to have this. And now we are into No Way Home territory with the upgraded suit, and this looks actually pretty good. Again, nice sculpted detail. I do like that. The red portions don't have any detail to them, and you can see we get an orange hinge right over there, which really sticks out. You get the Droney logo on the back. That texturing really sticks out. It's actually like a little bit, too big, right? Like it should be a little bit more finer sculpted detail in there, kind of like right over here. So looks kind of scaly, on the back of the figure and everything. But yeah, this is the upgraded suit right there. You can tell by the point right there. Web shooter on this side right there. Nothing on that side. And you can see the legs right over here and everything. And then he does have peg holes at the bottom of the feet. No knee articulation, but you do get the bend at the elbow as well as the rotation at the elbow. Then here's looking at Doctor Strange, and it doesn't look like Benedict Cumberbatch to me, really. know, it's just a basic figure. It kind of looks like him, but, you know, it's not really looking too hot. But I do like the paint detail right here. You know, the whole Time Stone Eye of Agamotto looks really good. You do have this, you know, the necklace right here. That's all painted. The blue kind of changes around back and forth a little bit. The cape actually looks really good. I like that a lot. It has a lot of nice detail on the back of it and everything. So I'm impressed we're seeing all of that right there. That looks pretty cool. Then here's looking at the arms. The skirt piece is all attached to the legs. That makes sense. You get no knee bend, but you do get the elbow bends right over there. And rotates at the elbow as well. And yeah, nice details on these boots and everything. And then you could just take off the cape. You can see you get the checkered pattern on the inside. And I do have the Infinity War 3-pack Doctor Strange right over here. Just had to see how this fits on a Marvel Legend Doctor Strange, and that's actually pretty cool. I mean, I have had issues with the cape kind of getting in the way sometimes, and this does fit on here very well. So I don't know, this could be a display option possibility. I don't know, what do you think? I think it looks pretty good on here. Then finally, we get the integrated suit, which again looks pretty cool. I do like this design. At first, I was like, oh, it's just an Iron Spider design, kind of just altered a little bit here and there. But you know what? The more I look at this design, I do like it. I get some paint splotching over here, so a little bit of an inaccuracy with the paint applications, but you can see the web shooters and stuff, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other inaccurate things going on. It is a basic figure, but yep, we've got some paint splotching right over there. I do like this grayish blue color that they have throughout on the suit. Gold looks nice and vibrant. There's looking at the back of the figure. No texturing or anything like that. No joints at the knees at all. You do get the peg holes, but you do get the joint right over here on this side, or on the elbows anyway, and they do rotate side to side. And then to go ahead and see the accessory applied to this one right here as it's supposed to. There you go. So, you know, multiverse jumping, right? That's what I assume. Oh, and I did forget to show off this accessory on the on the upgraded suit. So that's how that looks right over there. I just think this is so weird with these spikes. Now to get all these figures lined up, you can see Doctor Strange is quite tall, and these are all standing at around 5.5 to maybe 6 inches tall. You can see Mysterio right over here, a bit under 6 inches. And just to measure out the wingspan for the Vulture, that's only about, I want to say around 8 inches across, not too wide. And just to throw in some comparisons in here, you can see we have the Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. I will be reviewing Spider-Gwen tomorrow from Mafex, so stay tuned for that. But you can see this stands a little on the taller side. I still have my basic Shocker figure from Homecoming, and I still have this on display. So there you can see a couple of Homecoming villains side by side right over there. So there's that. And then here's a Far From Home Marvel Legends Spider-Man figure, so you can see, oop, there goes a stealth suit Spider-Man. But yeah, there's a Marvel Legend compared to the upgraded Spider-Man suit, so you can see the size difference between those two right over there. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to bring out some Marvel Legends No Way Home figures. So you can see we have the black and gold suit right here. And this one I think is the suit that he uses to do the multiverse jumping. And this accessory kind of looks neat over here. So I may have him on display like that. I don't know. What do you think? Could be pretty cool. Doesn't look too bad, right? Here's that same accessory on the integrated suit Spider-Man figure. So you can see that right over there. So yeah, I will probably have this on display with the black and gold suit. And then I wanted to bring out the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. I have no stop motion today. I am working on a Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse wave. I'm doing an all-in-one review of all those figures, so it's taking quite some time, so that's why there's no stop motion today. Expect that video coming up to the channel fairly soon after the Mafex Spider-Gwen. So if everything goes right, tomorrow Mafex Spider-Gwen, and then Sunday the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse wave 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And I know this figure set isn't for everybody. I mean, it's a kid set. I'm giving probably all of these figures to my nephews and my daughters. My oldest daughter really likes Spider-Man. I've been reading a lot of Spider-Man to her, and she digs the comics. So yeah, I want to give her some of these Spider-Man toys, and I know my nephew loves Spider-Man as well. But yeah, these are pretty cool. As far as some of the accessories go, more than anything else, I feel like the paint applications are really cool, but you know, obviously not for me as an adult collector, but it's fun to look at these once in a while out of curiosity. Like, if you watched this video and you're an adult collector, you probably just watched this out of curiosity as well. So the things that I really like the most is probably that No Way Home effect piece right over there, and I really like the paint applications. I'm probably going to use that Doctor Strange cape. I might. I don't know. We'll see. The Mark 47 looks pretty dope. But anyway, at the price point of around $90, holy crap, I'm going to give this set a SUD rating of pass. You know, for 90 bucks, it sounds like a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but that's $10 per figure, which is what basic figures go for. So it's not really that outrageous. It's just, I don't really have a serious need for all of these, but I was curious and I did want to make a video talking about it. So there we go. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys later. Peace. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face.